Now we will analyze the 12 forms by taking the verb come. Base verb come. Comes, VS form. Came, past tense or VED form. Coming, present participle or VING form. And come, present perfect or VEN form. Form the simple present tense. I come. It is in simple present tense, undoubtedly. Form the present continuous tense. I am coming. It is in present continuous tense. I have come. Present perfect tense. I have been coming. Present perfect continuous tense. I came. Now that is simple past tense. I was coming. What do you think it is? Past continuous. I had come. This is past perfect tense. I had been coming. Past perfect continuous tense. I will come. That is future tense. I will be coming. Future continuous. Don't you think so? I will have come. Future perfect. I will have been coming. Future perfect continuous. You put it in the other way. I read. That is simple present tense without any doubt. I read. Simple past. What will be the future tense? You tell me. I will read. Yes. I am reading. That is present continuous. I was reading. Past continuous. I will be reading. Future continuous. I have read. Present perfect. I had read. Past perfect. I will have read. Future perfect. I have been reading. Present perfect continuous. I had been reading. Past perfect continuous. I will have been reading. Future perfect continuous. Now, you have to take verbs and create 12 forms repeatedly to master these 12 constructions to start with. Once you get these 12 constructions in your mind, how these constructions are to be generated, and then focus on the usage, for which usage you are going to use with aspect. Through continuous drill, you have to get these 12 verbal structures into your subconscious mind that you should be able to use them without any big mental preparation. Now, we are going to take up for study Concord. Wondering what it is? By Concord, we mean agreement. Agreement between the subject and the verb. The verb of a sentence should agree with the subject in matters of person and number. By person, we mean first person, second person, third person. By number, we mean singular and plural. I goes with am in the present tense. I am walking. Was in the past tense. I was talking. Have in the present tense. I have a car. Had in the past tense. I had a car. Do in the present tense. I do a lot of work at home. And did in the past tense, I did the sum. The plural persons we, you, they go with are in the present tense. We are doing the job. You are doing the job. They are doing the job. Where in the past tense, we or you or they were doing the job. Have in the present tense. We or you or they have the job. Had in the past tense. We or you or they had done the job. Do in the present tense. We or you or they do the job. And did in the past tense will be we or you or they did the job. The third person singular he, she, it they go with is in present tense. He or she or it is going to the market. Was in the past tense. For example, he or she or it was there at home. Has in the present tense. He or she or it has done the job. Had in the past tense. He or she or it had gone. Does in the present tense. Example, he or she or it does the job. And did in the past tense. Example, he or she or it did the job. I am a student. Present tense with first person singular noun I. We are students. Present tense with first person plural form we. I was a teacher. Past tense with singular noun I. We were teachers. Here, past tense with plural noun we. You were a good worker. Past tense with second person you. He is a poet. Present tense with third person singular. He was a poet. Past tense with third person singular he. He is a singer. Present tense with third person singular he. She was a singer. Past tense with third person singular she. It's a line. Present tense with third person singular it. It was a line. Past tense with third person singular it. They are engineers. Present tense with third person plural they. Now, you try to understand the person and the helping verb used in these sentences. They were engineers. I have a guitar. We have bicycles. You have a pleasing personality. He has a scooter. She has a charming smile. It has a nice resting place. He had a car. She had a house. It had big teeth. We do all the household work. You do your job. He does his job well. She does her job well. They did their job well. In the above examples, we have sentences in simple present or simple past with any one of the helping verbs am, is, are, was, were, do, did, does, have, has, had, functioning as the main verb. Coming to number. Singular nouns in the present tense must go with VS form. Plural nouns go with VO form. By VS form, we mean base form plus S. By VO form, we mean base forms. A teacher teaches. Here, teacher is singular noun and VS form of verb teach is teaches. Teachers teach. Teachers is a plural noun, so VO form of verb is teach. A rose smells good. Roses smell good. Can you see the difference? Again, rose is singular noun and rose is plural noun. Some more examples for better understanding. A man is not an animal. Men are men. Now, there are other concords to be taken care of. When you have two singular nouns linked by and, you should give a plural verb. Ram and Sham are twins. Two nouns, Ram and Sham, are linked by and. So, we use plural helping verb are. My father and my sister are coming together. Sometimes we use as well as or along with to link two singular nouns. In that case, we use singular helping verb. My father as well as my sister is coming. My father along with my sister is coming. Can you see the difference? Similarly, when I say Ram along with Krishna is coming, you have to give only a singular verb and not a plural one. Please pay attention. Pronouns like each, every, none, no one, either, neither should take only singular verbs. Each of the players is to get a lakh of rupees. Every one of the students is absent. Either of you is guilty. Neither of us deserves the prize. No one is to be blamed for this debacle. If two singular nouns are connected by and but expressing one idea, we have to use only a singular helping verb. Don't forget. Bread and butter is what a man needs. Here, bread and butter are two singular nouns connected by and it expresses one idea, so the singular helping verb is. Let me give you another example. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady are two singular nouns connected by and. It gives you one idea. Some more examples for you to understand. Age and experience brings wisdom. The long and short of it is that we are not going out. Look at these two sentences. My friend and colleague is coming. My friend and my colleague are coming. Can you see a marked difference? Yes. In the first instance, my friend and colleague are the same person, so we are using singular verb is. In the second one, my friend and my colleague are two different persons, so we have to use a plural verb are. Singular nouns connected by either or, neither nor should take only a singular verb. Either Sham or Ram has done it. Neither Sham nor Ram has done it. If by either or, neither nor, we link a singular noun and a plural noun, then we have to use only a plural helping verb. The plural helping verb should be preceded by the plural subject. Neither the principal nor the teachers were available. It's wrong to say neither the teachers nor the principal were available. Neither the chief minister nor his cabinet ministers were willing to comment. Nouns plural in form but singular in meaning should take only a singular verb. The news is good. The noun news is in plural form but singular in meaning. Nouns plural in form but singular in meaning should take only a singular helping verb. The wages of sin is death. The noun wages is in plural form but singular in meaning. Can you see the difference? Nouns plural in form but singular in meaning should take only a singular helping verb, as I already mentioned. Politics is a dirty game. The noun politics is in plural form but singular in meaning. So, it takes only a singular helping verb is. Here, we have some more sentences where the noun is in plural form but singular in meaning. The United Nations is our only hope. Mathematics is a tough subject. 150 kilometers is not a long distance. 10,000 rupees is a fair price for this bike. Nouns, United Nations, mathematics, kilometers, rupees are nouns plural in form but singular in meaning. So, they take the singular helping verb is. Here are some more uncountable nouns which take singular helping verbs. Let's see some. The baggage is heavy. The equipment is heavy. The furniture is costly. Uncountable nouns such as baggage, furniture, equipment, luggage, machinery, scenery should take only singular verbs. Pay attention. Now, I'm going to give you a few more sentences. The sentences are wrong. The mistake lies in the usage of the tense and aspect. You have to identify the mistake and correct it. I came tomorrow. The mistake here is that it is in simple past but refers to a future action. The mistake is very obvious, isn't it? Since there is a marker tomorrow, it refers to a future action. So it should be I will come tomorrow. I will come yesterday. Here, the action referred to is a past action, but the verb is in future. The correct sentence will be I came yesterday. Let's see another example. She is always complaining. Here, the mistake is it refers to a habitual action, but continuous is used. So, the correct form will be she always complains, doesn't it? He attending a seminar. Here, attending is a present participle and it must have a helping verb be. It should be he is attending a seminar. Let me give you another example. He swim well. The problem is he is third person singular. The verb swim should be in VS form, that is swims. But here the verb swim is in VO form. The correct way of saying is he swims well. They teach us physics. They is third person plural. It has to take the VO form. So we have to say they teach physics. I came just now. The sentence should be either in simple present or present perfect. If it is in simple present, it should be I came. If you use an indicator just now, then it should be in present perfect. The statement should be changed to I have come just now. Look at this example which I am giving you now. I never learnt cycling. So far, I have not learnt cycling. It should be in present perfect tense. But the sentence has the verb VEN form of learn, which is learnt. For present perfect tense, we need to use have as the helping verb. Since I is the first person singular, the correct sentence will be I have never learnt cycling. Look at this example. I eat only now. Now indicates that the action is in progress. You have to say, I am eating only now. Here is another example. I left the place even before you came. Here, you have two past actions, one completed first and the other later. The event which is completed first should be in past perfect, and the other event should be in simple past. So you have to say, I had left the place even before you came. Look at this. She is waiting for you for 2 hours. Here, the action is started in the past and still in progress. It should be in present perfect continuous. Don't you agree with me? For present perfect continuous, we need to use have or has as helping verb, and been, which is the past participle of be, and VING or present participle of verb wait, which is waiting. So it has to be, she has been waiting for you for 2 hours. Look at this. Either Pradeep or Pratap have done it. Either should be followed only by a singular verb. You have to say, either Pradeep or Pratap has done it. The orator and the statesman has left the party. Here, the indicator, two articles, indicates that there are two persons. The orator is one person and the statesman is another person. So you have to say, the orator and the statesman have left the party. Now we are going to take up for study modal auxiliaries. We have seen about two types of auxiliaries, primary and secondary. We studied about primary auxiliaries, namely have, be and do. Now we will discuss secondary auxiliaries. Secondary auxiliaries are also known as modal auxiliaries. Will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dare. These are considered modal auxiliaries. When you use modal auxiliaries, you have to follow them with the bare infinitive VO or the base form of the verb. Let us study about shall. We have already seen that shall is used to indicate a future action. You can use it with the first person I and we to indicate a future action. When it is used along with the second and third person, it carries a definiteness. Don't you think so? It can also express a command. How? Let's see this example. You shall leave the place immediately. He shall attend the meeting. It can also give a threat. You shall definitely pay for this mistake. You shall repent for this. Should is used to express a duty or obligation. You should not be unfair to others. You should not spit on the floor. We should report this to police. In these sentences, we use the modal should, which is the past form of shall. It can also express a possibility or likelihood. How? Let's see this example. You should be able to reach the place in time. I should be able to beat him. Will. We use will to express a future action. We use it along with second person and third person. Um, when it is used with the first person, it expresses a determination. We will do it. I will not give up. It can also state a promise. I will get you a job. I will do whatever to help you. It can also refer to a habitual action. Why not? Look at this example. A good teacher will never punish the students. An honest man will never tell a lie. Would. Would is the past form of will. Would is used to express a wish. Look at these examples of would. I would like to learn fast. He would not bother me. Would also used to express a preference. I would rather leave the job than obey his command. I would rather stay at home than go for such a movie. He would rather pay the fine than bribe the police. Would is also used in the improbable condition. Example, if I saw him, I would trash him. Now we come to can. Can is used to express an ability. Don't you think so? I can do it, you can do it, like that. It can be used to express an ability or opportunity, to request or offer permission, and to show possibility. He can run a mile in 5 minutes. She can swim even in rough seas. The above sentences express the ability of a person to run or swim. Don't you think so? Some more sentences which express the ability are: we can all do it. I can speak French. Can also be replaced with able to. I'm able to swim in the rough seas. I'm able to speak French. I'm able to talk fluently in Tamil. You have to remember that it is wrong to say, I can be able to sing beautifully. This is a very common expression that we hear among us. Don't you think so? When you say can, it already means able to. Always remember that. So there is no need for you to say can and able to. Can is also used to seek permission. Can I do it? Can I leave now? But can is considered an informal way of seeking permission. Can also be used to grant permission. You can leave now. You can ask me the question now. Could is the past form of can. Could also express an ability, but an ability in the past time. She could recite the Gita when she was 5. It means that she was able to recite Gita even when she was 5. My father could speak 5 languages. Wow, that's nice. Could is also used to ask a very polite request. Could you spare a moment with me? Could I have a glass of water? They are very polite requests in a formal talk. Please don't forget that. Could is also used to express a possibility. We could go tomorrow, but you are not very sure that you would go. You could do it if you work hard, but you don't believe that he would work hard. She could have taken the car. You are not sure whether she took the car. He could not have done it. You think that it's impossible for him to do that. Now we study about may. May can express a possibility. She may agree. It may rain. She may accept. It can express a wish. May God bless you. May can be used to seek permission and grant permission also. May I come in? Yes, you may. May I leave now? No, you may not. If can is informal, may is more polite, but could and might is much more polite than may. Might is the past of may. It can also express a possibility. It might rain, but it is doubtful. I might pass. You are not sure about it, are you? The patient might recover. The chances are less. You use might to make polite requests seeking permission. If you permit me, I might make a suggestion. If I might interrupt you, can we do this job within such a short time? You might post these letters. It is a confident speaker telling that the man would post the letter definitely. Now we come to three modals: must, have, ought to. All these are used to refer to a work that has to be definitely done. We'll see some examples. You must see her. You must be tired. We must get up early. Normally, we use must when we make personal comments. If it is official, you have to say, you should get up early. You have to obey my orders. Ought to is another construction. You ought to respect your elders. You ought to have come early. You ought to help your friends. Ought to be followed only by infinitive. Normally, we use ought to when we refer to moral obligations. Now, we will learn how to use need. Need is used as a main verb, but sometimes it is also used as a modal auxiliary. He needs money. We need 2 more players. He needed my advice. In these instances, we use need as only a main verb. Don't you think so? I need not have done it. I need not tell you that I am grateful. Here, we are using need as a modal auxiliary. He need not ask permission. You need to pay only 50 rupees. Now, we will study about dare. As in the case of need, you can use it as a main verb as well as modal auxiliaries. He dares me to do it. Let me see whether he dares to say the same to the principal. In both these instances, you are using dare as a main verb. He dare not tell this to his girlfriend. She dare not contradict me. I dare say he is wrong. In all these instances, you are using dare as a modal auxiliary. Used to. The last modal to be taken up for study is used to. This is a modal where we make a lot of mistakes. Used to has no present form. It expresses a past habit that is discontinued. Example: I used to smoke a lot. The implications is that I don't smoke now. I used to go to my uncle's house when I was in Delhi. Here it means that I don't go to my uncle's house now. But generally, we use used to even while referring to an action that is still being practiced by us. Used to can also be used to mean accustomed to. I'm used to working late. You will soon get used to the noise. I'm used to noise because I used to work in a factory. So far, we have talked only about assertive sentences. An assertive sentence can be transformed into different forms. We can make it into negative, you can convert it into interrogative, and you can convert it into passive.